this would be a great new format. You know, we just press the button and here we are, because I like this new front title. The SIS is Sisters in Slippers. Did you see that I stuck it in there? Sisters in Slippers.
I don't see it anywhere, actually.
It's in the front there. It says Sisters in Slippers Blitz Bash. It's just SIS because otherwise the title would get too long. So what that all does for us is bringing you sugar-free MLM truths, because this is really us chit-chatting back and forth here. So you choose happy or unhappy. So I have a really good story for the happy unhappy this week that I can share. So I know Nicole Kauweloa there on the other side, my business partner, probably has a really good happy unhappy story too. So what you got for that?
Actually, at the very moment, what's going on here is my printer is giving me some technical difficulties, and it can frustrate you. You know, you've got to get things done. I have to send out all of these brochures that people were requesting, and I need to put labels on them. And for whatever reason, I can't get my printer to print. It prints a test page just fine. You know, I did the scan doctor thing. Everything checks out fine, but I can't figure it out. So, you know, and you can choose to be frustrated. You can choose to let it control your day. You can choose to not let it control your day. You can, you know, just brush it off, say, hey, okay, this is just a little hurdle that you're experiencing. And, you know, it'll work itself out. You'll figure it out. Just maybe take a step back, take a breather, and, you know, whatever it is that's going to help you get to that happy place that you can continue to go on without letting everything else, you know, frustrate you. And, you know, it's just like when you throw those things out there into the universe, right? You like, oh my gosh, my printer's not working. Now what else? You know, you're throwing things out there into the universe, and usually what happens is other things kind of seem like they're just not working out in your favor. You're having the worst day ever because you chose to see or ask for things to come in a not so positive way. So, you know, I'm choosing to let it be. Okay, my printer's not printing right now. I'll figure it out. And, you know, I'm not going to let it ruin my day. I'm not going to let it make the rest of my day feeling frustrated and upset, you know, because I mean, there's so many more other things that I need to get done. I cannot have that type of mindset going into my day. I choose to be happy.
That's a good choice, right? It's a good choice to be happy, I think. Well, yeah. I could see how that could totally ruin the rest of an entire day, or you could get stuck in that mode for the rest of the day. So hopefully you'll maybe your labels aren't supposed to be printed right now.
Exactly. You know, and that's a great point that you're bringing up, because, you know, things happen for a reason, whatever it may be. You know, we don't know, we don't understand it, but, and I'm a firm believer in that. Something else is supposed to happen maybe first before I get that done, or, you know, something out there is saying, hey, not now. This wasn't meant to happen right now. So
it's like, don't push it. Well, so you choose to be happy. We're going to go on with the videos, and, you know, we're doing MLM truths. So some truths are not very happy. Some are not very happy. But I mentioned to you, right, the other day that I talk about happy and unhappy. I have a happy unhappy for today too. So today, I can totally sympathize with you, because we've had a cat run away outside that I had to go pull back. I had a dog that threw up on the floor this morning. And so, you know, laundry started. All these things wasn't supposed to happen. But I thought, hey, I got time. We can get on videos this morning. How about that? So, you know, that was a choice, right? Happy or unhappy. I could have been totally upset that my day schedule was upside down. But, you know, you choose what it is. You just choose what it is, so we can move on. I told you, right, about the post that I posted out. You know, we're doing this for those of you watching. We were promoting this great webinar with a very big name legend person, and I told you about some of those reactions, right? That were happy, unhappy.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's what made me think about happy, unhappy. And I even made a post about it. So very interesting because you can really choose. You just can choose. No one is twisting your arm to be happier and happier. Look at things positive or negative, glass half full, half empty kind of thing. So it was really interesting because I sent that invite out. Hey, I know you're into MLM. Um, we've got this really big legend name who's going to do a free webinar this upcoming thing. I got great responses. I've had people who chose happy. Don't you love when people choose happy? Um, I got I got one person who was totally like, "Oh my goodness, thank you so much for thinking about me. I so appreciate this." I got other people who said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I know this person. I love her. I love listening to her. I'm going to get on. I can't wait." Um, and then I had most of them, because most of them are some kind of MLM leader that I sent the message to. So a lot of them said, "Hey, I would love to share this with my downline. Can I share this with my downline? I think everyone in my downline can really relate to that." So he's really excited. Those are great, happy people, right?
Yes, that sounds amazing, right? Who doesn't want to have that happy people in your life too?
Mm-hmm,
Oh,
mm-hmm.
there it goes again.
And
Sugar free.
there it is, sugar free. Right? And the thing that I really appreciated about it too is that people were thinking beyond themselves. I thought some of these people that I sent it to were like really big leaders. I know that they have a really big downline. So they really did think ahead and they said, "Hey, I would love to send this to my downline because I think my downline can really benefit from that." So here they knew there was this big legendary leader who's got 1 million people in her downline, by the way. And they wanted their people to actually hear her share, because she was going to share about how to get recruits and how to get leads. I mean, that's a great place to learn. Someone who's already, built 1 million person downline. And then I had one that was totally unhappy. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it, because this one person decided to be like, "Oh, are you spamming me?" And I was like, "Hello, girlfriend, really?" And then when I said no, this, I took it as, because, I mean, I take it as, are you asking me if I sent you like some copy paste copy that I sent? And no, I wrote this out for you because, this person is a legend, right? So I chose to be happy. And I got this blast back. This person said, "I know her." Just like that. Like, and I thought, okay, so it's like,
Wow. Okay, and you chose to be even somebody coming and saying, I mean, you could totally feel what she was
yeah,
typing back to you, and that is, you refuse to even have that kind of energy transferred to you. You still
yeah, right? You know what I'm talking about, because it's very easy to get that transference over. And I had to laugh because, the answer being, "I know her." Well, everybody else that I sent it to knows her too, right? So, granted, everyone out on the internet, and once you're doing celebrity status sort of things, everybody thinks that they know you because they saw it in a video and this and that. But I know that I sent it to other leaders who have huge groups, and they I mean, they know her because they've been to events and they've met her. And in my world, I had to laugh. I don't know about you, but you can snicker. Tell me about this, because my inner sugar free says, "Yeah, well, you know her, but the question is, does she know you?" That's really the other part of it. Um, and then I had to laugh because I know that in our community, in our marketing community, right? Because so you back me up on this one. Like, in our marketing community, we have these huge people. I mean, huge legendary people, right? And when they show up, they don't act like this. They're so down to earth and so humble, and they're just so like thrown together. And they I heard one person yesterday, another day on a call, take someone who is brand new talking on the phone and say, hey, do you know so and so? And when that person said, oh, I don't even know who that is, she said, oh, don't worry, I'll get you in touch with them and he'll come over to your house or you guys can go out for dinner or something. And to me, that's like the choose to be happy. Choose to be happy, you know, and help somebody. So I had to crack up laughing because I was thinking, oh, choose to be happy or unhappy, and this person, you know, did that. So I gotta say, in my sisters and slippers way, straight up, sugar free, unfriend block. You know, when people do that to you, just let them go because they're really not giving you anything. I don't even really understand how that type of energy can even still gain this forward momentum. Only because all the other people I sent to were so gracious. They were so happy. And they thought about the teammates, you know, and they want to put it out there, along with the idea that we have seen like those big figures, right, in our marketing community, and they're so humble, they're so wonderful. So
right. I used to be someone who was kind of intimidated by these people, right? We see them at events, you see them online, and they just seem like they know everything. They're super successful. And when you actually really do meet these people, they are just, like you said, most humble, you know, they're real. They're just people like you and me that happen to have found, you know, not really stumbled, but they just, you know, they became successful because they took necessary steps to get there. And, you know, they chose to be happy amongst having, you know, issues or challenges like we're experiencing with their printers, with people coming back and saying, are you spamming me? You just supposed to share some kind of valuable information with people. And if someone else doesn't see it, you know, you still chose to be happy, which is, you know, exactly what we would always love to do. Because, I mean, you let somebody transfer that kind of information or energy to you, you're just going to go and pour it out into someone else and just create a whole unhappy world around you, right?
yeah. And I love the fact that there was all these people that were so I couldn't believe it. You know, I really couldn't believe the excitement that most people had for it and the appreciation. I mean, they couldn't believe that, number one, this thing was for free, and number two, you know, that, oh, they were so excited that I was sharing it with them and that they could send it out, and they went to it, you know, and they're really appreciative of it. I had a lot of good reviews, and there was a lot of good reviews about that webinar. So the majority of the people that I actually didn't think were going to respond, I don't know why, you know, in our brains we do weird things, and they actually did respond with quite a few words. And then, you know, then we went off into like, hey, how's your new year? And I haven't talked to you for a while. How things going? What are you into now? Because we're not in the same primary business together anymore. And so it rekindled some of the conversations of before. So I love that people, you know, when I could easily see and feel if you react that way to your own people, that, you know, you could see how embracing that is, and there's lessons in that. There are lessons in that, you know, to always be outreaching and ask people, you know, hey, so what's going on with you now? How's things going? Not always looking for what this person can do for me, and if they can't do anything for me, I'm not going to talk to them anymore or something. You know, you just never know in this world. We see the same mix of people come through. That's why, right? I mean, you know, we see them today, we didn't see them a couple weeks, but then we'll see them again. So
Right. And a little twist on what you were just mentioning, if they don't serve you, you know, like you're not just going to have nothing to do with them again. If they don't serve you in a positive way, this is my sugar-free perspective point of view. If they do not serve you in some kind of positive way, you either limit your interaction with that person, or like what Alicia did, right? Unfriend, blocked. You're not going to be in my life pouring negativity into me. Absolutely not. You know, done deal. That's trans.
That's a great place to press the stop broadcast button on a done deal. And I 100% agree. As I get older, you know, it took me a while to get, so I'm there with you. As I'm older, I don't even have your limited thing anymore. I'm down to like, okay, wait, negative sugar, my sugar-free thing on that now with, you know, I'm a little older than you, is that's it. I don't have time for that, because there are millions of people out there that are happy. So that's the way you got to run. That's how it works.
Right. Choose to be happy, unhappy. The choice is yours.